Good morning, it's Home Circuits on this Friday morning, 5 to 7-ish, a little bit late, sorry about that, yeah, right, okay, so, if you haven't done this before, with me Rob, basically, we've got 3 circuits to work through this morning, 2 exercises back to back 4 times round in each of those circuits. As we go through a block of 4 weeks, we keep the same exercise and we progress them with time. So week 1 will be 30 seconds of each exercise, week 2 40, week 3 50, and then on week 4 we come back to 30 seconds of each exercise in order to measure our progress. So either the exercise feels easier over those 30 seconds due to the work that you put in previous weeks, or we progress the exercise slightly. Say for instance this morning we have press-ups in one of the circuits. You may try for full press-ups, although you might have been doing kneeling press-ups for the previous sessions in the last 4 weeks. You see what I mean? You're progressing from kneeling press-ups to full press-ups. Anyway, enough of me trying to explain myself. Let's go straight into a little warm-up. So we're just going to start jogging on the spot to start off with, getting that heart rate up, breathing circulation going. Hopefully you can see me this morning. Got a rather bright light above me, which is creating all this shadowing. Anyway, that's about as much as I know about camera lighting. Elbows to knees. As I say, we're just going through a little warm-up drill, a little warm-up routine. 10 exercises back to back, 10 different exercises. All body weight, all reasonably low intensity, just designed to get your body moving through the full ranges of motion and getting that heart rate up, breathing circulation going. Okay, big step forward, drop the back knee, twist towards that knee that's stuck out in front of you. Keep it going, 15 seconds of alternating, whoa, lunge twist. Bring that elbow to knee again, in that twisting motion. Okay, let's slow it down a little bit. Nice, steady arches with those arms. Give yourself a big hug. So we're warming those shoulders, most importantly. Getting that circulation moving through those tendons, through those ligaments, in that multi-directional joint which is your shoulders. Okay. Let's go back to a lower body one. Let's go squats. Nice deep squats. 20 seconds. Nice deep squats. Getting those hips back. Head up, back straight. A good way of doing this is point and look at me as you squat. Excellent. Okay, sticking with lower body. Let's touch tips of the toes with opposite fingers. Again, this is like a hip hinge, so you want to get those hips back nice and straight as you hit that rotation. If you just joined us, we're just warming up. So plenty of time to get into this one. Excellent. Cross it at the top, cross it at the bottom. Just make sure you're not going to take a lampshade out, etc. So yeah, if you've just joined us, we are going to go into 3 circuits. 3 different circuits containing 2 different exercises back to back. 30 seconds of each exercise 4 times round. All these circuits are designed for you to do in the comfort of your own home. So you may need a little bit of equipment. Excellent. Let's do T-shapes. So bring those hips back. But the equipment that you do need is stuff that you can find around your own home. So it may be that I produce a set of weight plates, but you can just use a couple of 2-litre bottles of water or something like that. Whatever you find lying around the house to create a little bit of resistance. I may produce a resistance band. You can use a towel. It's as simple as that, really. Let's go into shoulder press. So I want you to try and get those elbows back, chest out, head forwards, pushing up above your head. Again, just avoid lampshades, etc. Keep it going. Excellent. One last exercise, we'll do walkouts. So we have this in our one of our circuits this morning. Really good exercise for working those shoulders, shoulder stability, and finding out what your children have deposited all over your floor. Ugh. 10 seconds of walkouts. Excellent. Okay, so that's our little warm-up drill over and done with. We are going to go into the first circuit. The first circuit doesn't require any equipment. You are just going to do press-ups into ab crunches, back to back, 4 times round. You press ups, make sure when you find that press up position, your hands are pretty much in line with your chest. Make that triangle. So head 1 point, 2 point, 3 point, yeah? So nice high plank position to start off with, like that, and you're going all the way down and all the way back up. If you can't do that, kneeling press ups, but as I say, so nice straight back, nice straight line from the back of your neck to the back of your knees, pivoting on those knees for those kneeling press ups. But as I say today, if you've been doing kneeling press ups for the past 3 weeks, let's try and progress it. Let's try and go to those full press ups. So pull those abs tight, tilt that pelvis forwards, and then all the way down, all the way up, yeah? So that's your first exercise. Second exercise is ab crunches. So ab crunches, feet driven into the floor, bum in the floor, smaller your back into the floor, that's the most important thing, no gap here. Touch the floor behind you, reach towards your knees, pulling those abs tight, small your back goes into the floor, tension on your stomach area there. 1, 2, and then relax. So that's your 2 exercises, nice and simple, back to back to start off this Friday morning. And we're doing 30 seconds of each exercise. I'm just going to alter the timer slightly.
You got to believe. You got to believe. You got to believe.
Okay, so 5 seconds to get into that press up position. And we're going to do 30 seconds of press up. Away we go.
You got to believe.
Sure those abs are switched on, abs nice and tight. Pelvis tilted forwards, looking straight down towards the floor. Okay, that's your first seconds of press ups done, first 30 seconds, sorry. And we're into those ab crunches, so touch the floor behind you, reach towards the tips of your toes, Abs nice and tight, small your back into the floor, and then relax. So very much orientated around the core, the frontal core, these two exercises. You're in that plank position for your press-ups, and then your tension on those abs, ab crunch for the second exercise. Excellent, spinning back round. Back into those press-ups, all the way down, all the way up. Excellent, okay. Back over. Ab crunches, let's go for it. Palms to knees, abs tight. Keep it going. Okay. So remember that tension that was on your abs? Try and create that in your press-ups. Excellent, well done. Back round. So if you've been following me for the past 3 to 4 weeks, hopefully these exercises are starting to feel a bit easier. With the reduction in time from last week and the practice that you've had over the last 3-4 weeks, hopefully you're seeing some progression, some adaptation to the exercise from your body. Whoa. Excellent. Okay, last round. Into those press-ups. Okay, ab crunches, last time, let's go for it. No gap here. Tension on the abs. Whoa. Definitely tension on the abs. Whoa. Feel it now. Stretch those arms over your head. And then straight arms go to your knees. Excellent. Okay, first circuit done. So you've got the idea of it now. This is where we need a little bit of equipment. You don't have to be posh and have a resistance band. It can be a towel. So just a towel of that, not even that sort of length. Bath towel. Bath towel, you can have plenty of length. Yeah, so you need that. Let me get my breath back. I need a drink as well. The old coffee. It's the beverage of choice this morning to get me woken up. Right. Okay. First exercise we're going to do, shoulder taps. So So we're back in that plank position, really working the abs this morning. So, back in that plank position, opposite hand to opposite shoulder. 30 seconds. Then we're down on the floor. You know what I'm doing this morning? Back in this floor.
What the hell are you yelling about?
Okay, so towel pulls, Superman, hips into the floor, tension all the way down the posterior chain, reaching out with that band or that towel, and then you're going to pull that towel towards the chin and the top of your chest. Stretch, squeeze. So that's your towel pull. So 2 exercises back to back, you're going from shoulder taps to towel pull. Let's get cracked on, let's go straight into it. I say, and then my timer has a wobbler. Let's go! So 5 seconds.
The sporting editors had also given me $300 in cash,
Wow.
most of which was already
Shoulder
spent on
taps,
extremely
let's go for it.
dangerous drugs. The
Well,
trunk of the car looked
this-
like a mobile police
tell you what.
narcotics lab. We had 2 bags of grass, 75 pellets of mescaline, 5 sheets of high...
Whatever. Right. 10 seconds to go, those shoulder taps. Hopefully you've been tapping your shoulders while I've been trying to mess around with the music. Excellent, right, okay, towel pulls. Grab that towel or that band. Stretch, squeeze, let's go for it. Squeeze. Superman, so hips into the floor, legs and arms in the air. Squeeze those shoulder blades together as you're pulling that band towards the chin and the top of your chest, and reach out in front. Keep it going. This is really good for shoulders, for back, for posterior chain. Excellent, okay. Shoulder taps, let's go for it. Okay. Grab hold of the band. Stretch. Hopefully you can see me. I'll spin round so you can get a better angle. Okay, so stretch, squeeze, keep it going. Excellent, okay. Shoulder taps. Let's go for it. They're challenging those. Okay. Last round. Maybe not, I don't know. Lost count. Okay. Superman, squeeze. Let's go for it. Excellent, okay. Now is the last round. We're going into the last round. It's a shoulder tap. Let's go for it. Out to the back, push those hips into the floor, stretch, squeeze. Well done. Okay, so that is the second circuit over and done with. So, one final circuit to do. If you've noticed, this workout that we've done today is quite upper body. That's because tomorrow at 9 we do home circuits again, and it's predominantly lower body. So the two together provide you with a good volume of exercise on the upper and the lower body. Anyway, walkouts, bent over rows. This is what you could do with a form of resistance, or should I say a couple of forms of resistance. So, weight plates, dumbbells if you're posh, bottles of water, whatever you can find around your house. But explaining the exercises, we're going to do walkouts like what we did in the warm-up, so bending at the hips, hands to the floor, walking all the way out, roll yourself flat to the floor, press back up, walking back in. That's the first exercise. Second exercise, we're going into bent over rows. This is where you need a little form of resistance, or a couple of forms of resistance should I say. So bringing those hips back, chest to the floor, or pointing towards the floor, head looking forwards with your feet, squeeze those shoulder blades together and pull those weights, those forms of resistance in towards your hips. That's your bent over row. So, little sip of coffee just to allow you to grab any bits of equipment or forms of resistance that you have lying around the house. Okay, let's get this last circuit done. Five seconds to get into position. We're doing walkouts to start off with. Let's go for it, bending in the hips. Back stays reasonably straight, walking out, flat to the floor, press back up, walking in. Keep it going. So this is a really good one for frontal core, for shoulders mainly, because obviously you're exercising that shoulder stability as you're guiding yourself down towards the floor. So press back up, let's grab hold of those weights, bring those hips back, squeeze, chest out, pitch those shoulder blades, let's go for it. Squeezing those shoulder blades, stretch, squeeze, bum back, head up, chest out. Excellent, okay, put those weights down, find some space, and we're doing those walkouts. So walking all the way out, flat to the floor, press back up, walking in, 30 seconds of walkouts. Woo. 10 seconds. Okay. Grab those weights again. Bring those hips back. Chest out. Bum back. Head up. Looking forwards with your feet. Squeezing those shoulder blades together as you pull that weight up your thighs towards your hip bone. Keep it going. 10 seconds. Squeeze, chest out. Excellent, okay. So get rid of those weights again. Find that space. Back into walkouts, let's go for it. Whoa. So halfway through the last circuit. Hopefully all these exercises feel slightly easier from week 1 if you've been following me for the last 4 weeks. And that can be your measurement of progression. Okay, grab the weights. Get that bum back. Into those rows, squeeze. "20 seconds of rows, chest out. "10 seconds. Excellent, okay. Get rid of those weights. Back into those walkouts. Let's go for it. Last round, remember. Last circuit, last couple of exercises for today with me. Keep it going. Five seconds. Okay. Grab hold of those weights. Get those hips back. Squeeze. Chest out, looking forwards with your feet. Pinching those shoulder blades together, pulling those weights towards your hip bone. Like you're putting those weights in your pocket, those whatever form of resistance you're using, 10 seconds. Oh, well done. Circuit's done, home circuit's done. Hopefully you've had a good half-hour workout with me, Rob. We're back again to do this tomorrow at 9. Between now and then there's loads more on 3D Leisure at Home, the live group. Get your friends on board. Unfortunately the gyms have closed again, so we're here to keep you nice and active throughout that period, and also moving on until you feel safe to go back to the gym, or just because you've decided you like training at home, which is great because that's where I do the majority of my training now. Cool. Alright, have a lovely weekend. I'll see you tomorrow.